Shifting gears now to the American basketball star detained in Russia, Brittney Griner. Russian state media TASS now reporting her stay has been extended until May 19th. That's 2 more months in jail in Russia. In the meantime, the 6'9" tall Griner is reportedly staying in a cell with a bed too small and reading Dostoevsky and a biography about members of the band the Rolling Stones. Joining me now for more, retired military intelligence officer Tony Shaffer. Okay, Tony, at this point, Brittney Griner is just a political prisoner, it would appear. I mean, am I wrong?
No, you're correct. She is leverage. We're seeing TASS, boy, talk about echoes of the 80s and the Soviet Union. We are, it's deja vu all over again. And I lived through those days as a very young lieutenant. So what we see here is traditional Soviet-level brinksmanship using a U.S. citizen who, you know, by all accounts, she may have been caught doing something that would have required, obviously, the stuff being taken away, maybe being sent home, but clearly not incarcerated for the length of time she's getting. Obviously, there was pictures of her in court today that were paraded around. Putin's trying to make a point. That point is he's going to use her for leverage. And that, I think, is something we have to consider, that he's just a thug, and this is what thugs do.
Yeah. Next, we'll be hearing from Pravda, since you brought up the Cold War Soviet media organization. So do you think we can expect to see Brittney released, or when? May 19th, that's 2 more months. I mean, how long is this going to go on? Yeah.
It's going to go on until the war is resolved, I believe. I mean, really? I think... as Billy Long was just talking about, I know Billy's a great guy. I think the assessment we're seeing right now is the Russians have about 2 weeks left of offensive combat power. They're consolidating their gains. They're trying to bring in reserves. I mean, they've had huge losses. I mean, we're talking about 30,000 combat casualties, similar on the Ukrainian side. With that said, I think you're going to see some level of negotiation next month, or she may get out next month, maybe. But I don't believe that anything's going to be resolved until essentially Putin's done with the war. She's going to be used as leverage as long as that war is going on.
Okay, Congresswoman Cori Bush, she's a Democrat from St. Louis. She tweeted this. She's claiming the reason few people are even covering Brittney Griner is because she is a black woman. But to be fair, Trevor Reed and Paul Whelan haven't gotten much media coverage either, other than on this show. Is this a fair criticism, do you think?
No, it's not. Again, I saw all the coverage on Ms. Griner and no one else. As I just mentioned, I was just reading about her in the Daily Mail and a number of U.S. publications. So, no, I don't believe that's fair at all. I think she is the most prominent because she is an athlete. She was captured going through the border. And I think she is probably, based on our interest in her, the most prized prisoner that Putin has. So, no, I dispute her completely. I think she's detached from reality if she really believes that.
Yeah, you know, what's interesting about that is the people closest to Brittney are not doing media because they don't want to raise her profile. Okay, retired military intelligence officer Tony Shaffer, thank you very much, sir.
Thank you for watching. Click the red subscribe button below so you can get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.